What's going on to all of my Taurus out there? So, let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. Hope y'all are having a great day, by the way. Okay, so the cards that I come up with are the Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the World, the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. Wow, a lot of sequential cards. The Hermit and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so for you, Taurus, right? This is for Taurus. Okay, so somebody was delusional at first that you were trying to get to know. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, you're not paying attention to them anymore, or you didn't for a little while pay attention to them. You were taking care of your own business, making sure that you're good, taking care of yourselves, watching after your own back. The World, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant can represent Taurus. Sometimes it can represent, there are situations where it could represent Sagittarius because Sagittarius represents those types of institutions. But Taurus also represents the groundedness in the Hierophant as well. So the major arcana, this major arcana card can represent both of those. Obviously, it represents Taurus in this particular reading because I'm doing a reading for you. So the World and the Hierophant, right, represents this being a situation for you where the World and the Hierophant is all about, like, some of you Taurus can actually go back and like, if you're part of any kind of institutions in that regard, right, religious institutions, then it means that a lot of you Taurus can potentially, or if you were, I should say, there's a chance that the two of you can rejoin that. um if you're a part of any kind of creed or philosophy or way of life, you Taurus can go back to that, get realigned with that. This is also a situation as well where you Taurus can essentially just about going back to the roots and figuring out from a few years ago what was most important to you, where you didn't have to have all of this relationship problems. And see, here's the thing, right? Like, people are missing the point, right? People are missing the point. So I'm gonna have to make a video coming up talking about what exactly the point is, because I don't know why people can't seem to really just figure it out on their own, right? And I'm trying to give people space to do that. I'm not calling people, like, losers or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But I expect people to really be able to figure it out. The whole point of this stuff in the first place is that if people won't love, or whatever the case may be, right? Because you have people who can essentially live without it. I'm one of those people that can live with it or live without it. If people won't love, then you have to be in a situation where, if you want it, then you're gonna have to go through some bumps and bruises. And I'm not talking about, AV, excuse me, DV or any of that stuff. I'm talking about where people are gonna want to play you. People are gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to see what the dating pool is like for you to be able to maneuver it accurately, well, for you to be able to um skate through or maneuver through all of the people who are fake. So people won't, like, if people are looking for, you know, more specifically, if you Taurus are looking for individuals, like, why is it that this, again, because you're living in a world where most people are fake. So you have to take into consideration, since that's the case, if you want love and stuff like this, if you want love, you got to take into consideration that you have to do this. See, I'm gonna have to explain it in a video. I'm not gonna explain it all here. I'm gonna have to explain it in a video because I don't understand why people still don't get it. And just to make it easier for everyone, I'm gonna have to just kind of say what it is. So the Seven of Swords represents this being a situation where, the Seven of Swords is again, it represents those people who wasted your time, but the Six of Cups represents they're calling you again. And that's what it is I'm trying to say. This is the type of time that a lot of those fake people waste. They end up with you, they hang out with you. When they're with you the first time around, when the slate is clean, the way that they lay things out is they lay out the slate with them where their track record, their history. Their history is they're highly dysfunctional, highly delusional, and it's all about competition. It's all about trying to prove that they're so much better than you. But then when the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles happens, where you, Taurus, or any of the zodiac signs, but we're talking about Taurus, comes about, relearns their value, gets quiet, doesn't hang out with them, right? And begins to essentially, exist in their own corner of the universe and gets their work done. This is what happens. Now they try to come back. The more it is that you do you, is the more that they can't do them. So now, right, the Seven of Cups, you realize that you have options. You can choose to even be by yourself instead of being with them as an option. And it is a viable option. So the situation with this is the Hermit and the Eight of Swords, right? And I'm gonna have to create some sort of service that's connected to this because people, I'm here to help. So the thing is that the Hermit and the Eight of Swords represents this being a situation for you where this is them. This is the fact that they still can't believe that they find themselves coming back. Well, they can believe it, you know. It's just that for them, like I said before, the more you Taurus do you is the more they can't do them. So the Hermit and the Eight of Swords represents this being a situation for you where they still have this over competition of, well, I'm still better than you, but at the same time they're here trying to come to you. So what would happen if you got yourselves back into a relationship with these dysfunctional people who are trying to reach out to you, who are reaching out to you? They would essentially, um, you wouldn't have any kind of problems for a little while, and then the problems would start up again, and then they would try to dump you. And the reason why they would do that is because these people haven't honestly changed, though, Taurus. It's just that they just found a new way to hide their face. If this reading is bringing you value, then it means that it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me or acquire any one of my services. The link to my Instagram page, the link to my website, in which you can get my tarot reading services, as well as the link to my Teespring, which you can pick up my apparel, clothes, pants, shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, as well as, oh, I named all of it. All four of those links are in the comment section below. Really appreciate it. So let's clarify the Hermit, just so I can help you get a peace of mind. Let's clarify the Hermit. You have the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. So again, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, you need to maintain your dignity with them, right? The more you maintain your own dignity, and the more you do you, the more you concentrate on what you need to do, the more you become better at what you need to do. Like I said, is the more shaken up those people are going to become, right? The ones that come back are going to become. The Ace of Swords, the Moon, you're not supposed to be in a relationship with them. The Ace of Swords proves it, because if you were supposed to be in a relationship with them, the Ace of Swords would have been facing the other way. So this is about actually you needing to break the relationship up and keep the relationship separate. Like the sword, sever the relationship, right? Cut the relationship, whatever kind of relationship you and this person has. Time to cut the relationship, right? Cut ties with the person once and for all. And then the moon represents how you do that is you're supposed to actually kind of go radio silent. So that's pretty much it. Um, Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. So please smash that subscribe button. I have 4,040 subscribers. Really appreciate. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Hit the notification bell and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.